Hi, my name is Trinae Bobo, and this is my investigative essay. So I chose the topic of abortion. So here it is. According to American Life League, an organization that supports pro-life such as abortion, from 1973 to 2011, more than 54.5 million abortions were conducted in the United States. This only includes surgical and medical abortions, not contraceptive termination. Traditionally, abortion has been defined as the intentional or unintentional expulsion of the preborn child from the uterus before he or she has reached the age of viability. Pharmacy experts believe that 14 million chemical abortions happen each year in the United States. A chemical abortion is the termination of a pregnancy by contraceptive. According to Abortion in the United States, a book written by Dorothy E. McBride, abortion began in the 19th century during the American Republic. People wanted to criminalize abortion. Criminalizing something means that the government considers it a crime. To criminalize abortion would make it illegal to get an abortion or to help someone perform an abortion. Up until the 1800s, abortions were easily available to women, but it was a health risk because most of these practitioners had little to no training. They learned through folk medicine or midwives and wise women. For half a century, abortion has been an issue in American society and politics. It is a topic that conflicts with legislatures, political parties, the Supreme Court, religious Americans, hospitals, schools, and even our foreign policy. The United States is the only country that controversy over abortion is so intense and pervasive. The biggest questions related to abortion is why do people support or oppose abortion? What effects does abortion have on politics' position? And why is the conflict over abortion so hard to settle? I personally am against abortion because it takes the lives of innocent children. I don't believe in anything that harms a child, especially as a result of a mistake that someone else has made. The abortion conflict in the United States takes many forms. It is not a simple debate between pro life and pro choice whether abortion should be legal or illegal. It is only one of the major disputes. Pro choice supporters believe that it is a woman's right to control her own body. The most recent dispute of abortion was the 1973 Roe v. Wade case, which just reached its 39th anniversary in 2012. Jane Roe, who was a pregnant single woman, who challenged the Texas abortion laws. This Texas law made it illegal to attempt or obtain an abortion unless medical advice was given to save the life of the mother. The Supreme Court ruled in Roe's favor. For years, politicians and supporters of abortion have debated that abortion is not murder because murder would have to involve the killing of a person, and by law, a fetus is not a person until it takes its first breath outside of the mother's womb. By definition, a fetus is an unborn or unhatched offspring of a mammal, in particular an unborn human baby more than 8 weeks after conception. According to misacor.usa.org, 74% of women said that having a baby would dramatically change their life in areas of education, employment, and other dependents. 73% said that they could not afford a baby at that time. 48% said that they did not want to be a single mother or were having relationship problems. There are several other factors that must be included when questioning why women choose abortion. 25% of women didn't want people to know that they were sexually active. 14% claimed that their husband or a partner insisted on them having an abortion. 12% claimed health problems wouldn't allow them to carry the child full term. 6% were forced by their parents. 1% were rape victims. The reasons women give for having an abortion vary considerably, but few women claim health problems are the reason compared to other reasons such as a failing relationship. Those who oppose abortion generally take a religious point of view. Christian tradition going back thousands of years has always valued human life, including unborn human life. The Bible repeatedly refers to children before birth as simply very small and young children. In Luke's Gospel, Jesus and John the Baptist greet one another whilst still in the wombs of their mothers. Verse 4 of the first chapter says, "It happened when Elizabeth heard Mary's greeting. The baby leaped in her womb, and Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Spirit." Christians, Catholics, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, and Orthodox churches see abortion as a sin against God. Have you ever seen a fetus after it is pulled from its mother's womb? The procedure of abortion is cruel and malicious. The head, arms, and legs are often torn off of the torso of a fetus, and it becomes pieces of an innocent child. As a Christian woman, I am against abortion for more than religious reasons. Children are God's gifts, and it is cruel and unfair to take their lives for your irresponsibility to practice safe sex or to engage in a dysfunctional relationship with your partner. At the end of the day, the child is paying the ultimate price for someone else's choices with its life. According to ProLifeAmerica.com, 94% of women regret their decision to abort. Both of my best friends have had abortions, and they've sunk into a deep depression afterward, in which they wish they hadn't gone through with it. On January 22, 2012, President Barack Obama made a statement about being pro-choice. As we mark the 39th anniversary of Roe v. Wade, we must remember that this Supreme Court decision not only protects a woman's health and reproductive freedom, but also affirms a broader principle that government should not intrude on private family matters. I remain committed to protecting a woman's right to choose in this fundamental constitutional right. While this is a sensitive and often divisive issue, no matter what our views, we must stay united in our determination to prevent unintended pregnancies, support pregnant women and mothers, reduce the need for abortion, encourage healthy relationships, and promote adoption. And as we remember this historic anniversary, we must also continue our efforts to ensure that our daughters have the same rights, freedoms, and opportunities as our sons to fulfill their dreams. Many Americans believe that the government supports pro-choice and even use federal funding to help pay for the abortion. Since the 1970s, the federal government has funded private and public agencies that provide family planning information and service to the poor. By law, it is illegal to use those funds to perform abortions for family planning purposes. During former President Ronald Reagan's presidential term from 1981 to 1989, he used his executive authority to issue a rule that agencies who received federal funding for family planning could not discuss abortion at all, even though it gives neutral information about family planning options. In the United States, abortion is not illegal, but in other countries such as Latin America, they have laws that criminalize abortion. In 1979, China implemented their one-child policy. This policy first emerged because the government believed that development of their country would be compromised with rapid population growth and that China's population was becoming a huge challenge. Limiting parents to one child per household, in China, a boy is more favored over a girl, causing abortion rates to skyrocket. According to International Herald Tribune, more than 13 million abortions are performed annually in China. According to a recent survey by the Research Institute of the National Population and Family Planning Commission, that's equivalent to 25 abortions a minute. Pro-life supporters are fighting over more than just the Roe v. Wade case. Parental notification, clinic access, and all forms of government funding and support, and it extends to the personhood of the fetus, birth control, sex education, and embryonic stem cell research, according to McBride. The conflict between pro-life and pro-choice supporters is hard to settle because pro-choicers are supported by the Constitution. The Supreme Court decided that the Constitution includes the right to seek abortion, that it is a woman's choice what she wants to do with her body, and it is inappropriate for the government to make those kinds of decisions for women. This will always be a conflict because people have different opinions as well as morals. Killing a human being is seen as morally wrong, but it is a choice to kill someone. Abortion is no different. You're killing something that hasn't had a chance to live its own life. This is my investigative essay. Thank you.